welcome back to the channel, welcome back to yet another video, and welcome to a video analysing Bristol City's somewhat shambolic defence, let's just say, so I don't swear. Look, I'm going to be analysing some of the factors that might be leading to this and how Nigel Pearson can help fix this repeating defensive issues that are constantly coming up for Bristol City at this point in time. Before I do get into this, though, please make sure to hit like on this video. I'm getting bored of it, but please do hit like on this video. Subscribe to the A Strong Soccer YouTube channel for Bristol City content, England content as well when it does come around. So, I'll just reel off some of the stats here for City this season. It's been largely very poor. 72 conceded all campaign. That's a third worst defensive record in the league. So we've conceded 72. Reading have conceded 74 and Peterborough have conceded 80. So the third worst defensive record in the league in that matter. We've conceded 27 at home and we've conceded 45 away. So look, nearly double. Actually, not nearly the double. It's nowhere near the double. I know what you're talking about. A large proportion of our goals are being conceded away from home. Surely that's a pattern, and coinciding with that, we're one of the worst teams away from home in general, just in terms of form, in terms of results. So, look, there is somewhat of a correlation here in terms of number of goals conceded and the results that constantly being incurred away from home. Defence is a massive, massive issue in terms of that. So those are the stats out the way. Now I'm just going to go on for God knows how long about some of the issues leading into this. My first issue, out of a lot, is consistency in choice. So what I mean by this is the formation and the personnel. So largely this season, ever since January basically, since Tim Closer's come in, it's been a back three with Closer, Callas and Pring. Because Callas has just been injured, just got injured. He was pulled off in the game away at Nottingham Forest. So he'll not be available for a few weeks supposedly. So there's going to have to be a change. So Atkinson was brought in alongside Tim Closer and Cam Pring. So that was the choice made against Bournemouth, I think, and that again didn't work. Bristol City were poor defensively yet again, really just all over the shop, basically. And no, it was not Cam Pring, it was Cundy, Closer, Atkinson in the game against West Brom, and the game against Bournemouth it was Cundy, Closer, Atkinson. So that's been the three centre-backs of choice for Bristol City since Thomas Callas has got injured in that 2-0 defeat away at Nottingham Forest. And look, I suspect that this will be the formation for the majority of Pearson's tenure here. So hopefully the issue about the formation has been eradicated, but I'm still not 100% sure if that is going to be eradicated soon. In terms of the personnel, I'll get onto the personnel later because there's been a lot of shifting at the football club over the years. I'll get onto that later. My second choice is switching to the attacking style of play has hindered the defence. I mean, it's very blatant to see with that attacking style of play, which has suited our attackers, by the way. It absolutely has. I mean, the likes of Andy Vyman, Antoine Semenyo, Chris Martin, Naki Wells flourished in this attacking lineup, attacking setup, which are playing at the moment, which absolutely helped our forward players, and it's really getting the best out of the team. That's probably the reason why we're not anywhere near the relegation zone. But it's been a massive hindrance to our back line. There's been too many open spaces there. It's just not sustainable in terms of maintaining this good defence. And good defence is key in league. A good season in the league. A good, strong, solid defence is key. What's also key is a mentally strong defence, and I don't think Bristol City are that. You just take the example against Nottingham Forest at home. Concede the goal late on, you go, God, right, that's kicking the teeth. Take the point. Literally, whilst you're thinking they've gone and conceded the second, it just kind of shows the lack of mental strength within that Bristol City's team, especially in the back line. Like Tim Closer led a promotion-winning team at Norwich. This man should be mentally strong, if anything else. He doesn't have to be a good footballer at all, but give me the worst defender I've ever seen. That guy's got to be mentally strong. To keep just winning games of football, that guy's got to be mentally strong. He's not shown any of that at Bristol City at the point. So I'd say the switching to the attacking style of play from Nigel Pearson has worked. So, going beautifully onto that. Third reason, coinciding, so kind of 2.5, is Nigel Pearson's tactical setup. The midfield is also another huge reason why Bristol City's defence has suffered so much. It's way too attacking. Bristol City don't have any centre defensive midfielders. How has that happened? Like, I know we have Joe Williams, and that's it. It's Joe Williams as a centre defensive midfielder, and that's it. That's a massive issue. It's a huge issue. And Joe Williams is not playing half the time at the football club. He's not playing. I mean, Andy King you can kind of class as a centre defensive midfielder, but he's also been injured for the majority of the season. He's not played since Cardiff at home. And look, just some of the names that have constantly played in the midfield this season. Alex Scott, he's like a number 10, basically stuffed into centre midfield. He's still been brilliant for us. Hannah Masengo, he's more of a box-to-box, but he doesn't really do much of the defensive work. He's more of our energy, a ball of energy in that midfield. Matty James is that anchor, isn't he? He's not a defensive midfielder. And also he's not mobile enough to be a defensive midfielder as well. The fourth thing I want to move on to is quality at the back. Is there enough quality at the back? Is there? I mean, there should be. There's an £8 million defensive midfield. There's an £8 million centre back there in Thomas Callas, promotion-winning player in Tim Closer, brilliant young player in League One last season in Rob Atkinson, an emerging youngster in Cam Pring, breakout season for Robbie Cundy. So there should be surely enough quality in there, but they've just not gelled. And that's a big issue. Also, that lack of consistency when Riley Towler played at home to Millwall, totally exposed. That young kid just was brilliant in Grimsby on his loan early in the season, just totally exposed him at Millwall. Zach Viner's not good enough, let's be totally honest, he's absolutely atrocious. Full-backs, I've talked enough about centre-backs, let me talk about full-backs. They've been caught up the pitch way too often this season. De Silva, Cam Pring when he's played there, George Tanner when he has played, been caught up the pitch way too often. I mean, the Andy Vyman experiment as right wing back didn't work as well. So again, that's got to be down to Nigel Pearson's tactical setup. They've been caught they've just totally exposed centre backs and allowed too much space for them. Also, Nathan Baker, he's been a massive miss for City this season. He's not been fit since that game where he got injured away at Sheffield United. It's been a massive miss for us. And that's been proved. I'd say that's been proved right. Bristol City's defence is much worse without him. I'm just saying. The fifth choice, the fifth reason I'd go with is the rotation of goalkeepers. why was O'Leary even like close to being in the first team? We all know Dan Bentley's better than him. There was no issue with Bence. Why wasn't he given the opportunity to just see the whole season out? He's our best goalkeeper. There's absolutely no doubt about that. Yeah, Max O'Leary was given the gloves, and there we go. And there, City's defence was terrible at that time. I don't think we kept a single clean sheet. When O'Leary was in goal, genuinely terrible. Obviously, conceded 6 away at Fulham as well. So look, that change, I think, unsettled the defence. And hopefully now Bence is back in more consistently. It's more consistent. We can embed Bence back in, and hopefully the defence gets better. Fingers crossed. Lastly, the change of personnel over the last few years, and specifically over the last 4 years, really. I mentioned this when I was looking at the personnel at the top of the video, so I'll have to have a look at it now. We had Adam Webster in the 18-19 season. We had Ashley Williams in the 19-20 season. We had Adrian Mariappa and Danny Simpson. We brought them both in, and we brought in Ashley Williams. We brought Adrian Mariappa in, and we brought Danny Simpson in the 2021 season. And now we've brought in Tim Closer, Rob Atkinson, George Tanner, if you want to count him, in the 21-22 season. And obviously the emergence of Robbie Condy as well. That's 6 centre-backs. 6 centre-backs, that is, in the last 4 seasons. 8 defenders in general, if you want to talk about. Actually, 7 centre-backs and 1 full-back. So 1 right-back and 7 centre-backs if you count Condy and if you count Tanner. In the last 4 seasons. That is not sustainable at all. Not sustainable. You can't have a constant change of personnel at centre-back alongside the goalkeeper and expect the defence to prosper. No, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Bristol City have got to try and find a way of sticking with a centre-back partnership or 3 at the back. Maybe rotate it with 1 or 2. Can't rotate it every single week. Playing a top scorer at right wing back, changing the goalkeeper when he's been perfectly fine, playing a left back at right back, playing a left back at centre back, playing a player who's not good enough, even Nigel Pearson knows that, as centre back. Thomas Callas openly admitted to carrying an injury for 2 years. Not a week, not a month, 2 years. He's still being played. I think that just about sums up Bristol City's defensive issues, doesn't it? Thank you guys very much for watching. If you have enjoyed that, please make sure to hit the like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the AH Robin Stalk YouTube channel for more Bristol City content just like this. And I will see you all later. Bye-bye.